Well, hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay, and in this week's video, I have a Christmas slash winter clean and decorate with me, although clearly we are past Christmas, but I had a little bit of a health scare that well, it definitely scared me, and that's why I didn't get this video up the 2 days before Christmas like I planned, but we'll chat about that a little bit later in the video. I'll show you some of the Christmas gifts I bought for myself because I've been hustling, y'all. I've been selling a ton of Poshmark on Poshmark, which allowed me to buy myself a ton of bags. But yeah, I guess let's just get started. It's a shorter video, so it'll probably be more chatty because I missed you guys. So here I finally got a new couch. I've been talking about it all of 2025. I ordered a sectional online from Living Spaces, and they don't have any physical showrooms on the East Coast, but it is a real store, so I didn't get scammed. And they have the showrooms on the West Coast, and I just couldn't find anything in store. So of course I scoured the internet for reviews, and I settled on a sectional, and that came on this morning when I was taking apart my Sactional from Lovesac, which I actually ended up selling on Facebook Marketplace. I thought that would be hard, but it was smooth, and I took the dirtier looking covers off the couch to wash them, and then I spot cleaned it and spot cleaned it again and spot cleaned it again, and it sold in one day for $1,200, which I'm sure it sold fast because my price was low, but they can try and resell it and deal with Facebook Marketplace crazies if they want. I'm just thankful my couch has a new home, and I had $1,200 to also spend on myself for Christmas. So here's the new couch from Living Spaces, and I believe it's called the Nova Sectional. So nice. I did want like a cloud couch dupe, and I definitely got that. It's so much like a cloud. I find myself laid up right in this corner, not wanting to move for hours and hours and hours on end. So I'm happy with the color. As you can see, even the couch has been overtaken by some new bags that I bought myself. But later in the video, I'll do a little haul and I'll kind of show you guys what I got myself for Christmas. But we'll get to that. And after I got my couch all set up, this was days later, I pulled out my Christmas stuff and just did a little bit of decorating around the house, nothing too crazy. And I will admit, I was not thrilled with the way my decorating came out this year. It kind of makes me want to get rid of everything and then just start fresh next year, but that's crazy and way too wasteful. Even donating it, like I'm not buying another house full of decorations. So I used what I had and just worked with it, and I am happy that I did it. Even though I did it a week out from Christmas, it's okay. Okay, so my little health scare. So I have not been, or I hadn't been like eating a ton and sleeping for a few days, just not treating my body well. So I woke up on Tuesday morning, the Tuesday before Christmas, and I had a headache, which is not unusual for me. I didn't know it would become a migraine, but it just started out as like an annoying headache. I only got maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I didn't eat any dinner. So, I was just not feeling the best, but I told myself, you have to get up anyway, just go work out, try to get your gym time in, because the gym's going to be closed on Christmas. You might not want to go the day after. Get it in. So I get up and I plan to go to the 6:15 class. So I make my pre-workout drink. I get in the car, and because there was no school traffic, because they're on holiday break, it takes about like 9 to 10 minutes to get to the gym at that time in the morning with no like buses or anything like that. Just, navigating through the trucks and stuff. But anyway, I'm driving and I'm about 5 minutes. I just got out of my neighborhood and I go to take a sip of pre-workout and like something is funny. So I pull down the little mirror in front of that, I would check my lipstick in, and the left side of my face has drooped suddenly. I did not wake up like that because I was looking in the mirror when I used my mouthwash, brushed my teeth, put on my headband, did all those things. I look in this mirror in the car while I'm driving and the left side of my face is drooped down. My mouth is downturned. Now, I could still blink, so my eyelids wasn't, that part of my face wasn't frozen, but like cheeks down, my mouth is noticeably downturned just on the left side. And I'm an adult. I know one of the signs of stroke, and that's like a big one, right? Along with like blurred vision, numbness, tingling, kind of those sensations on the same side. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what do I do? And I'm like halfway between the gym and my house. So I thought about it. I said, should I stop? I don't feel bad. I can still use my hands. I'm not numb or anything. I can blink. I can move my eyebrows. But I try to smile just to see if it's my imagination. And the left side of my mouth is not smiling. I can feel the muscles in my cheek like fighting, and I can only smile halfway like on the right side. I'm drooling a little bit. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I pull over into a parking lot where there's like a Staples and a restaurant, and I'm like, is this where I die like of a stroke at 6 a.m. in my gym clothes, like really in a dark parking lot? Are you kidding me? And so I find a little urgent care that's open, and I go in and they test me for stroke. I'm not having a stroke. And of course, this is all happening about in the span of, I'd say, an hour. And by the time I see the doctor, I've already seen the nurse, the doctor comes in, like my face is tingling, but my mouth can move again. I can smile. Now it's still kind of difficult, like my cheeks muscles are fighting it, but that side of my face, clearly the sensation is like coming back, right? My mouth is not as drooped. It's almost normal. And they're like, we don't really know what happened. It's not a stroke. And they said, of course, it could be Bell's palsy, which I'm sure you guys, some of you are just screaming at me, Bell's palsy, which my brother has had. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, right before Christmas. But they said, don't worry, if you have Bell's palsy, it will get worse. You will absolutely know in a matter of days, like for sure. There will be no question. So if that happens, go see your primary care doctor. And because it's not a stroke, it doesn't have to be an emergency. But she said it could have also been like deficiencies. So it could have been an electrolyte imbalance or like a calcium deficiency. Like in rare cases, if it's really extreme, this can happen. And because the sensation was coming back and the whole left side of my face wasn't swollen, like my eyebrows or my eyelid, they didn't think it was Bell's palsy, but it could have been, right? So she's like, you need to hydrate, take your vitamins, rest and eat and treat your body well, and just watch, and like, hopefully it's not Bell's palsy, but if it is, you'll know. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So of course I leave there just dreading the bill that I'm sure is going to come next month. And I'm like, should I go work out? I'm like, girl, go home. Are you crazy? Just go home. So I go home. I have some liquid vitamins I just bought on Amazon. I take that. I took a liquid IV packet to get my electrolytes up, drink some water, ate a real meal. I ate breakfast. And then I was fine. Now, like I mentioned, my headache did progress into a migraine. It wasn't the worst I've ever had, but it definitely did not go away. And I was, of course, Googling later, and it could have been a pinched nerve due to that migraine headache, but I've never had that happen before. So I don't know, but I'm fine now. It was not Bell's palsy. Thank you, Lord. It was not a stroke, of course. Thank you, Lord, even more. So yeah, I was not thinking about getting my YouTube video up that afternoon like I was supposed to when I came home. So sorry about that. But yeah, it's just a little kick in the pants to remind me that I need to treat myself better. Hopefully it wasn't like one of those hidden symptoms of something bigger, but I don't think so, because I had actually just met with my primary care doctor that week previous, which was good. And I did blood work and stuff. So all that came back normal. So yeah, that's my week leading up to Christmas, or my days leading up to Christmas. But Christmas itself was good. And in a little bit here in the video, I'm going to do a little story time of one of the big purchases that I bought myself and show you all the other things I bought myself for Christmas, which is handbags and some perfume. And yeah, just finished cleaning up. If you were watching the screen, my bedroom was so dusty. It doesn't look dirty, but I'm telling you, man, this dust upstairs is insane. And that does not help me sleep better when I'm congested and sneezing and stuff. But I did buy this plaid duvet cover and I am in love with it. Now's the time because stuff is on clearance at the store. If you can get yourself like a Christmas themed bedding or bed sheets, it has been so nice. I just love getting into bed every night. I wish it helped me sleep better, but at least it helps me want to get into bed. So these are the bags I've picked up. I custom made this Coach Rogue in denim at the flagship store in New York, which was very exciting. But if you can see, they made the holes too big. So you pick the size of the bag, the exterior color, the gussets. I upgraded, I got python handles. And then the bag comes in, it was very expensive and it takes a long time, many weeks, I think 3 months. And then it came in and I sent it off to New York Coach to get it customized because you used to get these customization credits and they made the holes too big. So when you look at the bag, you can see those holes. So currently I am waiting for the regional manager to get back to me because I sent it off for repair. I was obviously not thrilled. This bag was over $1,000. It was a treat. It's like has a whole backstory with my family and all that. And I sent it off for repair and they just sent it right back to me. They didn't leave a note or anything in the box or they didn't email me. And so I called them and they said, oh yeah, we can't fix it. We can't fix the holes. I said this bag was not cheap and it's custom, so I can't just repurchase it. And so it's been escalated several times and now we're talking to the manager. So that's been nice, but otherwise, I love blue. I know the lighting upstairs is terrible, but I love blue, so I love the bag. But yeah, that's my first bag. And then I sold my couch, which I probably said in the voiceover. So I bought this suede Marc Jacobs bucket bag and this keychain from the outlet. On Nordstrom Rack, you can get this. It is $199. And at the outlet, it was $118. And I used my couch money. So I love that. I love the lock and there's a key inside. I love suede. So I got that. And I picked this up on Poshmark. Not her, I picked her up from Pop Mart, but I picked up this bag from Poshmark. It's the Coach Reese. It was made maybe not even a couple years ago, but like maybe 2 or 3. And of course I had no idea, so I really wanted it. It looks exactly as I expected it to, but I don't love it. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of off season for a bag like this, but as it gets warmer outside, like in the summer next year, and it's a good bag to take like if you're going on a weekend trip or you need to carry like a bunch of snacks, you're going to be in the water, you want to carry a change of clothes. So it's definitely a unique bag and I got it for a really good price. And if I don't end up using it, it's fine. I'll just resell it. The price was really good. But look at my Christmas gift to myself. Are you ready? Or I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready to see her. Come on. Come on. Look at this bag. And the bag charm I bought with my couch money. So look. Oh my God. I can't handle it. It's so cute. Look at this bag. I love it. I love the charm. I love it. And this just goes to show how much sparkles just impact people because you could buy a bag and put all these little gems on it. I wouldn't personally, but I like that Coach did it for me. I just could not resist. As a little shoulder moment or a little arm moment, I would just carry her like this, you know, in the summer, spring, oh my gosh, New Year's. I had to. They make a bigger one, but that one is like comically large. I had to. And I could only afford the charm because I sold my couch. But the bag, I think this was $4.95, and then this was $99. But that is my Christmas gift. This was quite the splurge. I don't buy many full price bags. I like to buy my bags used, which are still expensive, but look at her. Oh my gosh. So I'm a little bag crazy if you couldn't tell, but let me put her away and sweep this floor and finish up this room. In this closet, I've just had this pile of stuff on the floor for weeks. Honestly, I've just been stepping over it because I keep my luggage bags inside of my suitcase, and my suitcase cracked. I had a purple suitcase that was in between sizes of like my big one and my small one, and it cracked. So I need to throw it out. I was going to repair it, but I'm like, what are you doing? That bag was $60. But I feel like a suitcase should last more than a few years, or maybe I just, because I don't like to travel, I don't know any better, but I thought the hardcover suitcases should have lasted longer than 5 or 6 years, but maybe I'm just mistaken. And I think that one I had was a cow pack or something, but anyway, I got it at a discount store, so who really knows? But I finally got those packing keeps put back into the other suitcase, and then I had to vacuum up really good. As I finish up in the bedroom, I wanted to ask, do you guys have New Year's resolutions? I make them. I think they're fun. I think you can have a fresh start at any time, and what better time than the new year? Now, I usually fall off the wagon midway through at least. So last year was like my cash stuffing, and I was really into it, and I was gonna even start selling like the envelopes on Etsy. I was designing my own cash like stuffing challenges, and then I just like fell off the wagon, and I was doing so well and I just completely lost it. And so next year I need to be more financially mindful. I am an emotional shopper, and with the way my job situation is set up, I need something to keep me happy, okay? Because life alone is not enough. I need something. But I absolutely make enough money that I should have so much more in savings. And by the time I'm 40, I want to be debt free. My biggest debt is, I just got my car this year. I traded in for a sedan, so my car is new. That'll be paid off within 2 years. But I have student loans. By the time I'm 40, in the next 5 or so years, give or take, I want to be debt free, and I need to start now. So next week we are back on our financial grind, and we will be saving money to pay off our debts. Okay. And here's how the house turned out. I know this was a super chatty video, but I got my little decorations up. I got my Santa. I love looking at him, and some of this stuff will be coming down. It's the Friday after Christmas, and I will take some of it down tomorrow on Saturday. But I was very pleased with the house, and I loved making this video. I really love making these videos, and thank you so much for watching them and coming back, and I hope you were entertained, and I hope to see you again soon.